Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to be doing some GED math practice. So if you know anybody that's trying to get their high school diploma but can't pass the math, please share this live with them. Double tap that chat. And we're going to get started. Hey, USA. I know, integers, right? And you got to do them, you got to practice them off the top of your head. So let's look at number 1. Thank you for double tapping, everybody. So we have 7 plus a negative 3. So whenever you have addition and subtraction, you have to work from left to right. What up, Pickup? Hi. Thank you for the double taps, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday and enjoyed Martin Luther King Day yesterday. So 7 minus 3 is going to be 4. And then we're going to, a positive and a negative gives us a minus. Okay, so we could drop down. And then 4 minus 5 gets us a negative 1. Minus 10 gets us a negative 11. So hopefully you got that. If you didn't, make sure you work from left to right and you should get that, okay? So number 2, 66 plus a negative 22. So really we're saying 66 minus 22, which is going to be 44 minus 33, which should be giving us a positive 11. What do you guys say number 3 is? Can we put it in the chat? What do you guys get for number 3? Welcome in, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So I see negative 238. Ooh, okay. All right, so we got to remember a negative times a negative is always a positive. So we can really change this to a big plus sign. And then we have negative 14 plus 6. Somebody owes you $14. They paid you $6. Well, they're still going to owe you $8. Okay. Plus 18. Is that right? 8, 10. Yep. And then somebody owes you 8. Now they have 18. You're in the positive 18. So you end up with $10. Yes, good, 10. Hey, boo. I watch your ASVAB videos. Oh, thank you for the support, boo. I noticed my YouTube my watch hours have been going up like crazy. So I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. And I'm working on the arithmetic, how you say it? Arithmetic reasoning test. That's what I'm working on next because a lot of people have been requesting that. Yes, Mr. Max, email me. Email me. So my email, you guys, is at impactmath, impactmath19@gmail. And you can also find all my lives on YouTube, okay, under Impact Math. Alrighty. Okay, number 4. I see 75 for number 4, 69. How did you get negative 8? We got negative 8 because negative 14 plus 6. So somebody owes you $14. They gave you 6 of that. They're going to owe you still $8. Okay, great question. And then you're looking at this as 18 minus 8. And that's how you get the 10. All right, so let's see. A negative and a negative, remember, always equal a positive. So we can change that to a big plus sign. And then 80 plus 15 is going to be 95. And we're going to subtract 20. So 95 minus 20 is going to be 75. So great job. Yes, 75. I see you. Wonderful. All right, let's go to the next. Let's do some more integers. So number 5. What do you guys get for number 5? Put it in the chat. Thank you for the follows. Can everybody take a second, double tap your screen for me? Can we get this live to 5K likes? Boo, it just really depends, really. I don't really have a set day, to be honest. 8, 12. Ooh, okay. We kind of all over the place. 12, 12. Okay, so we're going to look at this. We have 2 negatives touching, so we're going to change to a big plus. 6 plus 3 gets us 9. And then a positive times a negative is going to be minus 5. And we have a plus 8. Now, remember to work from left to right whenever you have subtraction and addition. So 9 minus 5 gets us 4. And then we're going to add 8. And 8 plus 4 gets us 12. So wonderful. 12, 12, 12. Yes. Thank you for the double taps, you guys. I see them coming in. We're at 1.6K. Keep on double tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 5K for me. Thank you. Thank you. Number 6. We have negative 23 minus 11. Okay, this is like somebody owes you $23. And then they say, can I get 11 more? Well, how much are they going to totally owe you? They're going to owe you $34 when you connect these. Okay, so I see X at 49, 40. Good. Okay, 40, 40. All right, let's see. Now we have 2 negatives here. So we're going to change this to a big plus sign. So we're going to do plus 15 and plus 21. Please go from left to right always. So negative 34 plus 15. It's going to be 15 plus 4, which is going to give us negative 19. Okay, then we're going to add that 21. So negative 19 plus 21 is going to be a positive 2. And we should have gotten 2 for this one. Okay, so let me explain how I looked at this. So half of 30 is 15. So I know if I take away 50, I have 15 left plus a 4 here. So that's how you get the 19 if you're trying to do it in your head. That's one way to look at it, okay? Instead of if you don't want to write it out like that way and do the borrowing system. All right. Okay, 7. Remember, this is addition and subtraction, so we always have to go from left to right. Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. We're at 4.3K. Thank you, thank you. So we have 3 plus 9, which gives us 12. We're going to minus 5, drop down our plus 12, minus 9, minus 11. Okay, so this got us that. 12 minus 5 is going to be 7. Okay, then we're going to drop down the rest. 7 plus 12 gets us 19. Minus 9, minus 11. Go from left to right. 19 minus 9 is 10. 10 minus 11. Let me see those answers in the chat. What do you guys get? Hi, Skrilla. Skrilla, yes. We was on last night. Welcome back. -1, I see you. Okay, good. -1. Oh, wonderful, you guys. Thank you, user. Okay. So, okay. So it says solve each expression. Because I'm looking at this. I'm like, is this a degree? But that's a 0, you guys. Okay. It's 25 to the 0 power. So what do you guys get for number 1? Okay. Christian said, well, let me see. Hey, so I have a problem I need help with. How would I send it to you? You can send it to my email at impactmath19@gmail. That's one way you can send it to me. Okay. 0. Ooh, 1, 1. Question mark. 0. Okay. So this is like the trickery. Because so many people want to say 0, but it's never, ever 0. It's always 1. Okay. And that's just something you have to have memorized. 25 to the 0 power is always, anything to the 0 power is always going to be 1. Okay. So that's, yep. It's always 1. Okay, square root of 49. So we're looking for something times itself. Something times itself to get you 49. Good. Brittany says 7. Yes. 7 is our answer because 7 times 7 gets us 49. And when you're doing the square root, you're looking for a pair to come out. That is why. Great, you guys. Okay, 5 to the third power. What do we get? Jamie, thank you for the share. Thank you for the follow. 125, 15. Ooh, 75. Ooh, okay. What this 3 tells us, never to multiply these. What it's telling us is we have to do 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. And 25 times 5 gets us 125. Yes, good. I see those 125s coming in. So this is an exponent, you guys. It's a power, which tells you how many times to multiply this base to itself. That's why we did it 3 times. I hope that makes sense, okay? Somebody said PEMDAS flashbacks. Yes, that is true. All right. Does anybody know what to do with this negative exponent? Does anybody know what to do with the negative exponent? 16, negative 16, 116. Okay. Hey, Nicole. 116. Okay, good. Okay, 16. All right. So first thing you have to understand is to get rid of that negative exponent, we have to put 1 on top, and then this has to go to the bottom, and you change it to a positive. So 1 is on top, and then you move this whole number to the bottom, and that's what gets rid of the negative. Now, this is 4 squared, which means it's 4 times 4, which means it's going to be 1 over 16. And that is our answer. Yes, it's got to be positive, not negative. The only time it could be negative if you have a negative on the outside here. So wonderful, you guys. Good. All right. Number 5, what's the square root of 64? Yep, 8. Good. Okay, so remember, you're looking for what times itself. We have 8 times 8. We're looking for the pair, so 8 is our answer. All right, so these are similar, right? So how many people, let me see these answers. Let's see the answer for number 6. Hopefully more people get this right for number 6. Good. The amber glow. I see you. Yes. 1 over 1,000. 1 over 1. You guys got it. So I have to remove this negative. The only way I can do that is by putting a 1 on top, moving this to the bottom as 10 to the third. What does 10 to the third mean? 10 times 10 times 10. My 1 is still up here. Count your zeros. 1, 2, 3. And that's how many you're going to have. 1 over 1,000. And that's your answer. Can you explain how to figure out if cube root is a fraction? Yeah. So you're saying if you have like a cube root of 27 over, let's say, the cube root of 125. Okay, so if they have a cube root, you're looking for not a pair. Like here, we're looking for a pair when it's the square root. For a cube root, you're looking for the thing times itself 3 times. Okay, Christian, I will check it and I will get back to you. Wonderful. Thank you. So 27, think about it. What times itself 3 times can get you 27? Let me see it in the chat. So we're asking ourselves, there's a number that if you multiply itself, good, 3/5. Okay, yes. It's going to be 3 times 3 times 3. Now the bottom, 125, is going to be 5 times 5 times 5. So if we're taking a cube root, what this is telling us is I'm looking for a group of 3 to come out. So I'm going to get 3 over, Here goes another group, 5. And so we have 3/5 as our answer. All right, number 7, what do you guys get? What's the square root of 121? And for my GED or ASVAB people, I suggest you have memorized perfect squares all the way up to 25. Like, you should know 25 times 25, 625, 24 times 24. If you know those, it'll just make your life easier. 11, good job. Great job, you guys. I see those 11s coming in. This is up called a perfect square. 11 times 11 gets us 121. Okay. Brittany said, Brittany, can you write 1,000? For this one, no, because 1 over 1,000 is not the same as 1,000. This is like chunk change versus $1,000. Dee said, I have a midterms tomorrow. I'm so nervous. So this is really good. Oh, good. I'm glad. Good luck. Just all you can do is your very best. Give it your all, right? And then, learn from our mistakes and keep it pushing, right? We ain't going to dwell on the negative. We only focusing on where we're trying to get. So find the value of each expression. All right. We got some order of operations practice here. So we have 4 plus 2. We're going to do what's inside our parentheses first. So 4 plus 2 is going to give us 6 to the second, plus 7 minus 2 gets us 5 to the third. And 6 to the second, remember that is 6 times 6 is going to give us 36, plus 5 to the third, 5 times 5 times 5, which we've been doing, is 125. And good. So Ben said 161. Thank you. 161 is our answer. Wonderful. Any questions on this one? Any questions in the chat? Yep, PEMDAS. Yep. So we always start with our parentheses, then exponents, multiplication, division, left to right. Good, no questions. All right, let's go to number 2. So we're going to start with our parentheses. 11 minus 4 is going to be 7. Plus 9 plus 14 is going to give us 23. Okay. Divided by 7 squared. Now I have an exponent, so I have to do this first. So I have to do 7 times 7, which is 49, divided by 7 plus 23. Division comes before addition, so I'm going to do 49 divided by 7. Well, if we got 7 times 7 to get us 49, 49 divided by 7 is 7. And we're going to add that 23 to it and get us 30. Yes, Desiree. Hey, Desiree. Wonderful. All right, number 3. Where do we begin? Tell me where we begin, you guys. Where are we starting with on number 3? Exponents, parentheses, parentheses. Good. The 8 minus 5. Yes. So 8 minus 5 gets us 3 squared. Okay. Minus 3 plus 2 to the thirds. Now we can do the exponents. So 2 times 2 times 2 is going to be 8 plus 3 times 3 is 9 minus 3. Let me see the answer in the chat. What do we get here? What do we get? 8.5? 14? 14? Okay, 14. Good. I see those 14s coming in. Remember, you have to go from left to right. Left to right. So 8 plus 9 is 17. Minus 3 is going to be 14. And that is our beautiful answer. Good, yes. Skrilla said left to right. That's so important. Right here, when you see something like this, you got to go left to right, okay? All right, they're going to get a little bit more crazy. And then we're going to start doing some polynomial stuff, okay, you guys? Some algebra. So, whoo, right? It's like, oh no, don't put the fractions on me. But we're going to do, what do? We always start with our parentheses, right? So we're going to start here. 17 minus 11 is going to give us 6 squared. This is a times, a little dot there. Then we're going to start with this parentheses. 15 minus 5 gets us 10 over 2. Okay, we have this bracket. We have to keep it because we have this 2 right here, okay? All right. What are we doing next? Hi, Tone. How often do you do this? It just depends. I'm trying to go live at least every day, one time a day on Monday through Friday. So, yep, I try to be consistent. 36 times 5 to the second. The 5 divided by 2. Ooh, is it? 36 times 5. Okay, so 6 times 6 gets us 36. Times 10 divided by 2 is 5. So our 2 goes away when we divide it. You're so welcome. Kiara, you know, I have 4 babies. So, and they're all like, I only have 1 in first grade and the rest of them are at home. So it just really depends when I can get it in, to be honest. Every time I say a time, it never works out. I don't know if somebody can relate to that, but yeah. So I don't want to say a time and you be like, where's she at? So yes, but thank you for joining me today. So 5 times 6 is 30. We're going to carry this 3. And then 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3. That's going to give us 18. So we get 180 there. Now, 180 doubled, because this is what this is saying. 180 doubled is 360. Because that's a circle, a full circle. So I hope that understand. Y'all, thank you. You understand? Yes. Yep. Good. I was going to have my 6th grader join. Oh, I love it. I do 6th grade too. So this page is for 6th grade and up. I am pretty soon going to be starting an elementary with my like pre-K all the way up to 5th grade. Cause my daughter, when something comes easy for you and then you see your child struggling, it's like, hold on, wait up. So I'm just going to be showing like manipulatives, things I'm trying with her to really get her math skills up. User, yes. Email me. I do tutor privately. Email me at impactmath19@gmail.com. And if you can never make it to my lives, you guys, I have a YouTube page where I post all these lives on my YouTube page. Also, I do mini lessons. So make sure you follow me over there if you got YouTube. Yes, because I love math and she's having a difficulty time right now. Yes. And then it's like, when they catch that attitude, your own child catch attitude, like, hold up, I'm helping you and you got attitude with me. It just starts to get, a little, like, can I strangle you right now? But then you have to be like, step it back. Let me get you some help. Word up. Yes. So I understand the frustration. Whew. So number 5. Let's look at number 5. Alrighty. So we got a lot going on here. We got parentheses. Then we got exponents. So let's start with our exponents inside our parentheses. So 5 times 5 gets us 25 plus 6 minus 3 divided by. Then we have this 16, and then we have 3 times 3, which is 9 here. All right, can you guys tell me, what do you guys get for this? Can you guys put it in the chat? Yep, my YouTube name is right here, Impact Math 19. That's where you can find me on YouTube. So we got 29, 30, 28, 28. Ooh, 28. So I'm getting more 28s. So I'm going to go with 28. Is it 28? So 25 plus 6 gets us 31 minus 3. Okay? Because we're going from left to right. This addition and subtraction, left to right. 31 minus 3 is going to be 28. Good. Okay? Now, 16 minus 9. What's that going to be? Is that 7? Yep. 7. Good. Thank you. 7, 7. Good. Good. And I see those 4s coming in as our answer. So 28 divided by 7. Most times, people struggle with division, right? So I always say you're probably way better at multiplication than you are with division. And so how I tell my students to look at it is I say 7 times what gives us 28. And more people are most likely to get it when they think about it that way than saying 28 divided by 7. So always remember multiplication undoes division. So train your brain to be like 7 times what? And you'll get it that way, okay? Aw, Alicia, I'm starting to love math now. I never thought I would say that. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I know. You guys, I'll tell you all the time, like, when I was in high school, if you would talk to my math teacher, he would have never thought I would be a math teacher. As much as I done struggled and was like, I don't get it. But when I went to college and then I had the right professor just break it down, I was like, this is it? That's all he's been saying this whole time? I don't know. It just was like, wow. Like your mind just explodes when you get that one person to just make it make sense to you. It's like, I could do this all day. It's all about the right teacher. Yes, the Amber Glow. You helped me. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Okay, well, I'm glad. So facts, yes. So, right, that's what I've been showing my son now. I'm trying to figure him out, like how he thinks. Yeah. And you know, it takes so much patience. I'm telling you, when you're working with your own child, and it's like, oh, yeah, it could be, ooh, when you talk about the test of time. Because he makes it sound like rocket science. Exactly. I'm going to be doing more tutoring with you. I love it. I love it. All right. Wonderful. Let's do number 1, you guys. Okay, now this right here is where the trickery comes. This little thing right here. Because it makes you think like, oh, I just have a 5 here. But really, you have to understand when you see a negative attached to a parenthesis, that's an imaginary 1. So if you have to put it there for you to see, put it there. And then that means you have to distribute. So you have to multiply. So I'm going to drop down this 5. Negative 1 times x gives us negative x. And negative 1 times a negative 3 gets us a plus 3. And then we could drop down this 4x. This is where most people mess up because they don't distribute the negative here. Okay. Now that we got our now that we distribute correctly, we can combine those like terms. Okay. We can combine them. So I like to do color coding. It just helps my eyes. And so I'm going to say orange. Okay. 5 plus 3, 8. What do we get here, you guys? What's the purple? Skrilla, I see you. Yes. Oh, x plus 15. 3x plus 8. Wonderful. Good. Yes. 4 minus 1 gets us that 3x. So 8 plus 3x or 3x plus 8 are both the same. This one is not in standard notation. This is in standard notation, okay? There's a difference, but they're the same answer. They're both correct. Alrighty, let's go to number 2. Can you guys tell me what you guys get for right here? So -8 on both sides. Ooh, that is a great question. So you slept on me. That's a great question. We can't do -8 on both sides because we don't have this. We don't have an equal sign. So the only time you could do -8 is when you're going across an equal sign. See, we don't have no equal signs in none of these. So this is where we stop because these are not like terms. So this is our answer or this is our answer. Great question. Yep. I hope y'all not in school watching me. Don't be getting the teacher be like, get off your phone. Oh, you're so welcome. So 22x minus 12. Ooh, that's what we got. Okay. So here, boom, boom. Okay, so we're going to multiply here and here. 6 times x gets us 6x. And 6 times 2 gets us -12. Okay. Good. Desiree, I see 22x. We're going to drop down to 16x here. So 16 plus 6 gets us 22x. Drop down that -12. This is all we can do. We have no equal sign to do more. These are not like terms. We're done. Thank you, Techno, for the rose. Thank you so much. Why not -2? Because this number 6 is attached to this whole parenthesis. So you have to multiply this 6 to both of these terms inside the parenthesis. That's why it's not a -2 right here, because you have to do this 6 times 2 to change it to a -12. Thank you, Naya, for the roses. Thank you for the double taps, everyone. Ooh, we made it to 10.0K likes. Can everybody do a second? Can we get to 15.K likes on this live? Can you double tap your screens for me? Yep, you're so welcome. All right, let's go to number 3. Okay, right now I'm looking. Okay, I'm going to highlight my like terms. So I have this that are like, ooh, almost fell for it. This is just a y, right? And then I have this +4 and this +5 here. So my oranges, 5 minus 3 is going to be 2y squared. Okay. I have my pink by itself, so I'm just going to drop that down. And then I have 4 plus 5, which is going to be 9. And this is all I can do. Thank you for the double taps coming in. We're at 12.0K. Keep them coming. Let's get to 15.K. Good. Okay. All right. We're getting more deep in here. We're going to go to some evaluating next. Okay. So that's what our next thing is. Evaluating. And this is the end of our combining like terms, simplifying. Thank you, Nicole, for the roses. Nicole, you was with me last night. Welcome back, hun. Thank you, Arlena. Arlena, for the roses. I really appreciate the gifts and the double taps. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging with me on a Tuesday. All right. I'm going to do this one right here. You guys do this side, okay? So go ahead and distribute here for me, and I'm going to distribute this one. Put it in the chat. Thank you, Techno Taco, for the rose. Thank you. I appreciate it. So -3 times x gets us -3x. Skrilla said -2x plus -8. Good. -3 times a 3 gets us -9. And then Skrilla said negative 2x minus 8. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Ooh, okay. Somebody's giving us the answer. 231 said negative 5x minus 17. Okay. So we have this negative 3x here and a negative 2x. Then we have, does anybody second that? Or did you guys come up with something different? Big Virgo said negative 3x minus 9 minus 2x minus 8. Good. Everybody's distributing this negative 2 correctly. They're not messing up on the sign there. So that's wonderful. Good. Somebody said, yeah, I got that too. Perfect. So somebody owes you $3. They say, let me get 2 more. They're going to owe you $5. Somebody said, let me borrow $9. Let me get 8 more. They owe you $17. And that is our beautiful answer. See, most people, when you think about somebody owing you money, you don't mess up. But sometimes when people owe other people money, they get the funny acting, right? The math comes unclear when you owe somebody. But when they owe you, you be right up on it. Like, nah, player. About what grade? That's a great way to explain a negative. Yes. About what grade math is this? This is, I would say Algebra 1. This is Algebra 1. It's high school, so it's like Algebra 1, geometry. I think it goes up to 10th grade math, really. Very true. Yes. Yeah, and they do this in 7th grade, 8th grade. So, yep. So let's do number 5. All right. Let me see what you guys get in the chat for right here. Just do this part right here. What do we get? You welcome. Oh, my daughter gets this. I can't understand it. I know. I'm like, that's what I'm afraid of for my daughter's English class. I'm gonna be like, what are you even talking about? So negative 1x plus a negative 4. Good. Negative x plus 3. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna put this one right here. Remember, when we're doing this, when we're distributing, we're multiplying. We're not adding. And for whatever reason, our brains sometimes just want to add, but you have to say multiply, multiply. Negative 1 times x gives us negative x. Negative 1 times 4 gets us a negative 4. Not a 3. If you added this, you would have got a positive 3. But we're multiplying, so it has to be negative 4 there. I hope that makes sense why it is. Okay. So, good. Desiree said 4x minus 7. I love it. 5x minus 1x gives us 4x. And then somebody owes you $4. They said, hey, let me give 3 more. I need 3 more to get my stuff. They owe you $7. And that is our beautiful answer. Good. Hello, wow, I need this live. Good, sunshine. Welcome in. Yes. All right, let's look at number 6. Can you guys distribute this? Let me see what you guys get in the chat. Oh, Alicia, thank you, Alicia. Alicia said 15K. Thank you, you guys. We're at 15K likes. Thank you for the double taps. I appreciate it. Thank you, Witchapool, for the rose. Thank you for the gifts, for the follows. So we got 7y plus 14, user said. Skrilla said 3y minus 18. 3y minus 18. Good, you guys. Distribute here. So 3 times y gets us 3y. 3 times negative 6 minus 18. Good. So 4 times y and 4 times 8. So 4 times y gets us 4y. 4 times 8 gets us 32. All right. Aw, thank you, comedian. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so those double taps, Vaughn said. Good, Vaughn. Where were you when I was studied this years ago? I know. hiding out. What time do you start class? It just depends, really. When my babies are like quiet, kind of like, they chilling and they ain't crying and all that. That's really what it depends on. Like if they fed good, it's like peaceful. 4y plus 3y, 7y. And then 32 minus 18 plus 14 plus 14. I'm seeing that in the chat. So anybody get anything different when they do 32 minus 18? So how my brain would look at this is I'm 2 away from 20. So that's the 2. And then what? How would I look at this? 32 minus 18. How am I looking at this? So here goes 20. So I'm 2 here. I'm 2 away from here. And then I'm 12 away from here. So these are what you would add. 12 plus 2. And that's how you would get your 14. I know this is crazy for some people. This is like, what? That's way too much. But this is literally how my brain would do it. This is the process that my brain takes to do this without writing anything down. I'm saying, okay, from 18 to 20, I get 2. From 32 to 20, I get 12. So 12 plus 2 gets me 14. Does that make sense? It's like a number salad, laughing out loud. That's that new Common Core. Right? No, but this is the way that they teach. I used to tutor at Mathnasium. And really, this is the way that they really break it down for kids to help them. So instead of doing it this way, where you can borrow, you have to put a 2 here, then make this a 12, and then do that. This is the way that they train the kids. Pick a number in the middle, see the distance, and then add. And it really, when I started breaking it down that way, it was really helpful for me to start doing math in my head rather than using my fingers or needing a calculator. In calc in high school right now. Oh, wonderful, X. I like the old school way. I know. When you're trained a certain way and you just get the right answer, it's like, let me just stick with what I get. But I could totally understand, if you don't get to use a calculator, you got to get there quicker. I don't know. This is quick too, though. I understand it both ways. Good. Those type of things confused me as a kid and even today still. Oh, DV, yes. But that's the one thing I like, though, is because, some people really struggle with that, the old school way, where they just don't get it. And then that other way, it just clicks. So that's why I like multiple ways. Remember the scene from the movie Night School? How it was for Kevin Hart? Exactly. Yes. That movie was too funny when he was trying to get his GED. And with Tiffany, yes, that movie tickled me a lot. Yes. All right. So let's go to some evaluating, y'all. Whenever you hear the word evaluate, make sure you say plug in. Plug in. That's all I'm doing is plugging in. Thank you so much for the rose, Yvetta. I'm probably murdering your name, but thank you so much. I appreciate the rose. Thank you. Okay, so find the value of x squared plus 3y minus 4 plus 2 times x minus z. That's a z, y'all. closed when x equals 7, y equals 5, and z equals -3. To help my old eyes, right? I'm going to put 7, and I'm going to plug it in for the x. Wherever I see an x, that's where I'm putting that number 7. Then I have a 5 here. So wherever I see a y, I'm putting 5 in. And then my last color is this -3. And I'm going to put that right there. So I'm going to write 7 squared plus, now, what do I do with these two? Like, if I just put a 3 and I put a 5, can I do that? Or does something have to go, like, can I just put a 5 here because I'm just plugging in? Or do I have to do something here? Somebody put it in the chat. Good. Skrilla said 15. Multiply. Yes, multiply. Whenever you have a number attached to a variable, this multiplication. So we have to show that. And that's why we put parenthesis there. Wonderful, you guys. Plus 2. And then I have a 7 minus. Okay. Let me see how you guys plug this in. So can I just put this? Is this correct? Yes, Kevin. Okay, good. Joey. No, good. Yes. So many of my kids forget. See, this minus is from the equation or the expression that they put in there, right? This is a -3, so I have to show that -3. So I need double negatives right here. Now remember, double negatives turn to a, like you guys were saying in the chat, a positive. So it turns to addition. Perfect. So 7 plus 3, we have to keep that parenthesis. It's going to be 10. Okay. Then we have an exponent here. 7 times 7 gives us 49, plus we have 3 times 5, which is 15, like you guys said, minus 4 plus. Okay, I have some multiplication here, so I'm going to put 20 plus minus 4, and then 49 plus 15. All right, remember, we have to work from left to right. Left to right, okay? Whenever we have addition, subtraction, work from left to right. So 49 plus 15. Well, if I take 1 away, that's going to be 50. 50 plus 14 is 64. Okay. Going to drop down what I didn't use. 64 minus 4 gets me 60. Well, I'm running out of space, so I have to go over here. 60 plus 20 gets me 80. And that, yes. Kevin, 80. I see those 80s coming in. Yes. That's our beautiful answer. Thank you. I see the double taps coming in. We're at 18.7K likes. Can we make it to 20? I haven't made it to 20 likes in such a long time. Can we make it to 20? We're so close. Thank you so much, Shay Shay, for the rose. Thank you, hun. I see those double taps coming in. I appreciate it. Unbothered, thank you so much for the rose. All right, let's go to number 2, you guys. Find the value of 14 minus x to the squared plus 20 square root x. So here, I'm going to put a 9 here and a 9 here. All right. So we have 14 minus 9 squared plus 20 square root 9. All right. Okay. Tell me where we starting. What do we do? We're going to 50K today. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Okay, X said 14 minus 9 times 14 minus 9. Yes. Or We can simplify that bracket. Good. Yes, Brittany J said simplify this. So what's 14 minus 9? Skrilla said 5 squared. Yes, thank you. 5 squared. Good. Because we have to do the parentheses. Work inside the parentheses. Good. Yes. So 5 squared gets us 25. Plus. All right. What about over here? What we getting over here? Yes, Sunshine, PIMDOS. 20 times 3. Ag, I see you. Kevin said 20 times 3. Please tell me what this is. Are you helping people get their GED? Yes, I am helping people graduate and get their GED. So plus 20. Remember, this square root of 9 is 3 times 3. And whenever you take the square root, you're looking for pairs. So that's why it's going to be 20 times 3. Wonderful. So 20 times 3 is 60. Oh, wonderful. You in the zone with me? I love it. And then 60 plus 25. 60 plus 25 is going to be $85. And that right there, you guys, we did that. So, I'm glad. So remember, you guys, I always post all my lives at Impact Math 19 on YouTube. So if you have a YouTube account, follow me over there. I post all my lives, and I also do like mini lessons on topics for the GED, ASVAB, HESI, whatever test you're trying to pass to better your future. That's where it's at, okay? So I do have to get off, though, and go pick up my baby from school here in just a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. And I will catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your day. True. Email me. Thank you, Sunshine. Bye, you guys. Thank you, Nicole, for the roses.